My name is Pauline. I have a younger brother who has type 1 diabetes. His name is Timo. I would give everything to have diabetes and not have him have diabetes, just because I know how it affects you emotionally and how it can sometimes be quite difficult to live your life and have a positive outlook.
Type 1 diabetes is a disease characterized by a destruction of the only cell in our body that can make insulin. And thus, people affected by type 1 diabetes are dependent on exogenous insulin for their survival. Innodia is a big consortium of researchers ranging from basic to clinical researchers in Europe who all work together in trying to discover new biomarkers to predict who will get type 1 diabetes, to better understand what is type 1 diabetes, and finally to arrest the progression of type 1 diabetes.
One of the strengths of Innodia, maybe the main strength, is the different partners that it brings together for this project. The other piece of Innodia, which I think is unique, is that they weave the perspective of the person with diabetes into the project at all levels.
Patient-centric to us means that the patient is kept at the beginning of the decisions and kept in mind all the way through the process. We're a central part of the organisation. We work with the managing board all the way down to individual researchers in their own countries. And we also make sure that the research results are articulated in a way that people can understand in the general population at large, not just in the researcher's language.
When we evaluate projects, we always think about that. The person with type 1 diabetes is at the center of our decision making and at the center of the projects that we are most excited to support. The concept of having a lot of different stakeholders working on a project together isn't that novel, but what's special about Innodia and what really makes me personally excited is, they really make that concept work.
If we ever want to prevent type 1 diabetes, we will all have to work together.
The new knowledge which gets formed triggers everybody to go beyond and building on the future and innovation of tomorrow. You can say you even jump the field forward in a way nobody could do alone in isolation.
We do all believe that we're part of something which will be fundamental in changing the way in which diabetes is treated in the future, and that's really special.
I feel happy, I feel excited for the future. I know that there is loads to come, and it makes me proud to be part of this.
My ultimate dream is really to better understand this disease that is type 1 diabetes and to come to a solid way to prevent and arrest the disease. 100 years of insulin is more than enough.